Florida Panthers introduced their new head coach this morning. Paul Maurice will lead the Cats this season and brings 24 years of coaching experience to the team. Panthers GM Bill Zito is looking for a spark after the Panthers got eliminated in the second round of the playoffs. Maurice feels like Florida is the right fit for him. He will replace interim head coach Andrew Brunetti, who has been offered a position to stay with the team.
Well, Coach, why does this job work for you and for the team?
Well, it's such an exciting time in this franchise history. They've worked incredibly hard and built themselves a fantastic program and an exciting one, right? This is an exciting team to watch play. And there's also some room to grow, right? There's that kind of next stage, that next level. So it's perfect for me in that they have so many of the good pieces that you don't have to spend years building at the same time. The things that we got to go through next are probably a little more difficult. And I've got quite a bit of experience with that. So it's an incredible opportunity, and I'm very, very aware that these don't come along very long. And I think as you get a little older, you start to appreciate that a little bit more. I started getting in Carolina, so I understand kind of that so-called non-traditional hockey market, but the fans down here are jacked up for hockey, right? They are wired for it, and we've got a responsibility to get them in and show them a good game.
From where this team is now, what does it take? What have you found to get to that next step and break through?
So this isn't going to be necessarily a systematic thing. It's not something they've been doing wrong. It's growth, right? It's an investment in their game every single day at a slightly higher level than they've had before, so that when adversity hits, whether it's the regular season adversity or the playoff adversity, which is inherent in playoff hockey, you have that belief that you can handle it, that you've built through it. And some of that, it truly is just experience, right? It takes these teams, and you know, because you've been in the game an awful long time, the number of teams that have gone through this exact process, and they go on to win and be successful. But you have to go through this, and it's hard to go through it, but it's exciting.
You talk about going through things. You started your coaching career at a very young age. Are you still learning?
Oh, and learning faster now because I'm not quite as pig-headed as I used to be, for sure, which I'm evolving too, right? I got to get to the next level too. That's part of this too, right? As well for me, I look at an opportunity at this team to be the best I've ever been, and I want to push myself to be that. So it's exciting. You can tell, right? And we've known each other and crossed paths for a long time. I'm fired up about this.
Final thing for you: is there a player that jumps out, one in particular, on this roster, that when you started talking about the job, you said, "Hey, I want to coach that guy"?
Well, I want to be in the same building as Barkov. That's obvious. So then I'm going to pull a name back and say, there's a lot of really good players here, and I know what I'm going to find is when I get on the ice with these guys, I'm going to find more. Right? You can see it from the stands, and you can see it on TV. But when you get on the ice with them in practice, that's where you really get a feel for some of the special things these guys can do, and I'm looking forward to that.
Appreciate the time. Welcome to South Florida, Coach. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.